There we go. Added some nice trees. The environmentalists will will be, really appreciative of it. So it kind of looks nice, just this nice trees there. You can see the church as you come into the city. Drive past it, you're all the way in. You know where you are. You know what country you're in, because all of our countries apparently have giant cathedrals.
Sir.
Why the fuck is every fucking natural disaster in the world that could ever possibly happen occurring in this single video? Because it's ridiculous. I've had this fucking tornado. Well, goodbye, farms. Can't say I'll miss you. So long as it stays away from the tourists and my newly built freaking cathedral, I think we'll be fine. Speaking of which, we now have a whole bunch of pastures and stuff coming in, which is really good. Oh yeah, guys, you arrived at the island at literally the perfect time. They're like just driving up on the boat and they just see a tornado. And they're like, "Oh, can we turn the ship around?" No, you can't. The ship just drives them up to the island. Welcome to hell. We need more police in this area, I guess, because of the poverty that's building up over here. It's kind of aggravating. But, I'll do that maybe after the tornado has subsided from its warpath through the country. Maybe. If it ever stops. Pure affection is all we need. Please go away, Mr. Tornado. Don't come this direction towards the tourists. It's literally taking the most it was taking the most intimidating route physically possible by going over the mountains slowly. Like arcing over, just staring down at the tourists. But it didn't make it in time, luckily. Unfortunately, we now get to spend all of this money on reconstruction efforts. I like how the house rebuilt instantly. Or is that house ever destroyed? I don't know. It's probably just my mind fucking with me. Food's gonna be a problem if we don't get those farms back up, because they were our main source of food. So we need to actually get that fixed. So they're gonna come back up. It's gonna take a while for them to regain their production. Speaking of which, I better check my Tropicans and see how they're doing. They're pretty satisfied. They seem pretty satisfied, so they're doing okay. It's finally time, I think, for the military base. So we can go in here. We're going to actually unlock the military base. It's going to cost us $6K if I can do it. And it's going to cost us $12,000 just to finally set this bad boy up. And we'll set it right up here, just right out here, right by the armory. Because it makes sense, Why wouldn't I set it up by the armory? I need to actually go see what I'm actually doing. Because I don't want this to be set up in a way that looks really stupid. I mean, that looks okay. I mean, that's how the entrance should look anyway. Here we go. We'll set it up right there, and that'll be our military base. That'll be perfect, and hopefully we'll be able to get literally the best soldiers in the world to join us. We'll get SEAL Team 6 down there. They'll hop in. We'll get everyone. MI6 will join, even though they're not really military. They're more Secret Service, like, specialties. We'll get them in here. Everyone, really. And I'm hoping that the military base will help police this district a little bit, because there's a high crime rate here, but we have military generals that walk through here with the... Oh, actually, that explains the high crime rate. The military's here. Oh, no. No. Oh, God. Okay, here comes another boat. Because something you don't know about Tropican military is they really like to abuse power. I mean, I thought it could kind of be obvious that a third world country's military likes to abuse its power, but I guess to some people it might not be. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. These guys here, fucking third world army, they're gonna abuse the fuck out of their power. They're gonna beat the shit out of every fucker in this district, and there ain't nothing anyone can do about it. We're getting financial aid in, which is really good. At this point, I'm kind of just waiting for the army base to set up so that we can begin building the elite soldier squad. How do I actually get soldiers? Okay, so we got these guys now living here. We got some generals. But how do I actually get the elite soldiers to move in? Because there's some tenants here. But I don't know how to actually do anything with that. Is that under an edict? Do I have to, like, enforce conscription or something in order to do this? Defense. No elections will be held except when the free election condition is active. Decreases crime, decreases liberty. Okay, conscription. The uneducated can be soldiers, but will perform worse in battle than educated soldiers. People are more inclined to leave the country and to become rebels. I don't necessarily want to do that. Because I want educated soldiers. And I don't honestly know what the fuck how we're supposed to get them. So how the hell do we actually manage to bring in people to work in the army base? Is there a way? Oh, hey, we got some people moving in as tenants. But I don't think that's not a soldier. That's just a random person and his wife. I need actual soldiers like these guys. And unfortunately, I don't know how to actually get random soldiers. And I've always had trouble with that. I've always even in the last mission, I was able to actually build the base, but I wasn't able to recruit soldiers. I can't go in here and say, "Hey, I want hundreds of soldiers to work here under our banner." I can't do that. I need to have, just let it happen over time, and I don't know how that's actually gonna happen. How the fuck is this? For fuck's sakes! It's in the same place too. I know I've said this 100 times already, but God is actually out to kill us, guys. Like, if it's not obvious, I think this completely proves it. God is out to kill us. There's no other explanation I have for this issue. Hire 7 soldiers. Or have 7 soldiers. Okay, so we need to actually have 7 soldiers. And okay, fuck it. I'll wait for this tornado to go by before I do anything. Because apparently it just really wants to fuck with us. Also, where is El Prez at? Where is he?
Dog tracks, they don't have one.
He's strategically retreating. Does it tell me where he's at? I mean, that's not him over there. Dude, that soldier is a fucking... What the fuck, man? Dude, that soldier is a badass. He just, like... My patrol tells me to go through this direction. There's a tornado there. I don't care. He just, like, walks right through. Now, that's dedication. That's loyalty to your countrymen. Look, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's walking right into it. Dude, he's making the tornado retreat. Holy crap. This guy's a badass. I definitely want you in Elite Soldier Squad 7. I'm just saying. Luckily, it only destroyed the crappy housing district up here, which admittedly wasn't the best anyway. There we go. Set all this stuff back up, and then... There we go. Oh, yes, it destroyed the garage, which is the more critical resource to our occupation of the region. Oh, hey, we got some soldiers coming in. Some soldiers. Not enough, in my opinion. Though, not really enough. Does the army base just house them? Do I actually need to... Okay, yes. Maybe we have to get the guard station instead of the army base, because the guard station is the one that provides soldiers. So I'm going to do that real quick. Guard station. We'll build it across the street here from this area, and just, so people driving by, they can see the guard station. They know you ain't supposed to be here. There we go. I'll put it like there. I guess the army base isn't meant to recruit soldiers. It's just to house them. Like, they stay on the army base, type of thing, and they get kind of trained. So hopefully, I'll actually be able to build the elite soldier squad once the guard station comes up. I mean, that's the plan, at least. Looks like it's about to actually finish. Sweet. Okay, so that is what you're supposed to do. You need to actually set up a guard station to get soldiers. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So we should wait for this to fill up now with new soldiers to join our ranks. The real question, can we go to war if we have a military? Is that possible? Because that sounds like a really good idea to me.
This is a formal warning that we do not like you and think bad things about you.
Okay. Be afraid. Sincerely, Brunhild von Hoof. P.S. It seems I do not have the authority to stop you from building. Your building prices will return to normal. Yeah, fuck you, mate.
Presidente, I love bad publicity. That derogatory note made the entire world aware of Tropico and our struggle to win world records.
Okay, so we need to accomplish 5 more records, and then we'll be set, basically. So we actually managed to build the elite task force, and I guess we managed to launch the raid. Okay, but what are the other world records? Like, oh, okay, so here's one of the quest. Largest population.
Comrade, the records you set will display communism as a shining example.
Oh, yes.
I have a proposition to help.
The people of China are many industrious, like all workers should be. However, there are enemies to progress everywhere. They want to get rid of theirs. They will give all of China Tropican citizenship and send them to us. If we accept these wretched souls and show them the beauty of Tropican communism, we will mend their ways for sure. Also, the record for greatest population will be ours for progress. World's largest population record and 20 enemies of progress. I don't necessarily want to get 20 enemies of progress. That's way too many people in my opinion. So let's go for the most rum drunk.
My son, records lead to vanity and pride. That being said, the Lord told me last night in the pub that he would like us to finally achieve the record for most rum drunk.
Okay, so we need to build rum distilleries near 2 churches. Okay. These are also very weird quests. Do we actually have the resources we need to do rum? Because if so, sure, I'll do that. It sounds easy enough. But, I'm gonna keep that away from the tourist zone, because I think that can actually, ruin our reputation there. And it turns out we don't really have a lot of sugar, honestly. We kinda have a lack of sugar, so that's a hard thing to do. I really don't want to deal with the influx of population, though. So, yeah, this is a hard choice now, actually. Either I have to deal with an influx of population, which I really don't want to, or I have to deal with rum drunk. I'll deal with the rum drunk. I'm going to build some sugar plantations. Just let me accept this real quick. I'll probably have to do both eventually, come to think of it, since I need to do 5 world records. And I'm assuming there are actually 5 specific records the game wants me to break. Well, I'm hoping I don't have to do the population one, because that, honestly, to God, does not sound that entertaining to me. It sounds like it's going to be a pain in the ass. And, to do this, I need to build the distilleries near 2 churches. So how large are the actual distilleries themselves? For one, I need to actually unlock the distillery. And it says specifically churches. I can't build it by... So, I can't actually build the rum distillery by like a cathedral. That doesn't count. Which means that I can't actually fit the distillery where my current churches are. So I need to build new churches in order to do this. And if that last mission has taught me anything, I need to have them as close to the dock as possible. Which is unfortunate. Because otherwise, they're going to not export, and these things do cost a lot of money. So, we need to actually manage them. It's kind of going to be tough. Okay, I'm going to build... For that purpose, I'm going to build a road here that just kind of crosses the street, you know. An absolutely straight road that just kind of crosses over there. And I'm going to have... We'll have 2 churches. We'll just have 2 churches built right next to each other. On like just right across the street, actually, from each other, and then we'll have 2 distilleries right there as well. It'll be perfect. I mean, look at this. As soon as you get into the country, it's the first thing you're gonna see. Rum distilleries. There we go. This is costing us a lot of money, but I guess we gotta do it, so we're doing it. There we go. So this is our new rum production thing. Honestly, I think the tourists are gonna like it. They're gonna come in, they're gonna see the rum, they'll be like, holy shit, can I have a taste? And they're gonna just drive right on up there. And then they can get the word of God, which is secretly the word of Macho Man Gordon. He'll bring them to the dark side, and they will join our island and be our slaves forever. Because that's just how it works.